All right, on behalf of Mayor Tom Andes, who couldn't be here tonight, this afternoon, I have proclamations for each of the recipients. I'll give you some of the highlights, all right? Denville Social Services. Whereas the Township of Denville Division of Social Services maintains a local assistance board and employs a social services coordinator who works with a volunteer board appointed by the mayor. They work with the citizens to enhance their lives through programs and respond to local needs as they arise. Their programs touch all age groups from infants to senior citizens. And now there's a bunch of whereases here, okay? If you guys want them all, I'll give them to you. Or I'll give you some of the highlights here. Denville Social Services reach is beyond the food pantry, right? It's important to remember that. And it runs additional programs for the benefit of those in need of the community. They hold an annual back to school drive, Thanksgiving food drive, holiday toy drive, adopt a family senior program, and even collect pet food for Denville's pets. They also work with Denville senior citizens to promote awareness of their available services. With a bunch more whereases. Therefore, the mayor, Thomas W. Andes, mayor of the Township of Denville, extends a heartfelt appreciation and sincere thanks to all the members, past and present, of the Denville Social Services for their distinguished service to our community, and urge all our citizens to pay tribute to these very special members of the community. All right. Ruth, more congratulations heading your way. All right. So, whereas Denville Pride Council presents annually the Muriel Hepner Volunteer of the Year Award to an outstanding volunteer of the Township of Denville. And whereas Ruth Gimbel was raised in Queens, New York, and went to Pratt Institute in Brooklyn to earn a bachelor's degree in architecture. Whereas Ruth and her husband Craig lived in Lincoln Park, but now they live in Denville, all right? And they raised their son Alex. Ruth Gimbel has worked part-time as a freelance architectural draftsperson. Did not know that, okay? And for the wonderful Denville women-owned architectural firm Hope and Faith Zimmerman Architects, all right? Whereas Ruth Gimbel has been an active member of the GFWC Women's Club of Denville Rockaway since 2009. And for the past 2 years has been the editor of Women's Club of Denville Rockaway newsletter. Whereas Ruth Gimbel has volunteered for the Denville Beautification Committee for the past 10 years, okay? Whereas Ruth has done a lot of wonderful stuff. And now, therefore, the Mayor Thomas W. Andes, Mayor of the Township of Denville, extends a heartfelt appreciation and sincere thanks to you, Ruth Gimbel, for your distinguished service to our community. Thank you. Display it proudly, Ruth.
Oh, I will. Thank you so much, Chris. You did such a beautiful job. Okay, you want to get one?
All right. You know, my hat's off to you already, okay? So, you know, that hat won't fit you, okay? Doug got an award Thursday night, got an award today. His head's probably getting so fat, you know? All right. Whereas the Denville Pride Council, just like for Ruth, okay? Whereas Douglas N. Gable was raised in Boyertown, Pennsylvania, where he joined the Boy Scouts and eventually earned the rank of Eagle Scout. Whereas Douglas N. Gable married his wonderful wife, Christine, and raised their 2 children, Marissa and Jason, in the Diamond Spring Road home. Whereas Douglas Gable served on the town council for nearly 10 years, he was twice selected to serve as council president. He was a liaison to numerous committees, such as the Planning Board, Recreation, Rivers and Streams, and Trails committees, as well as the Pride Council. But perhaps the one he had the biggest impact on was the Mayor's Council for People with Challenges. And, oh, wait till you hear this one. And whereas Douglas and Gable always willing to help raise funds for the many worthwhile organizations he is associated with, whether it is the local American Cancer Society's Relay for Life and Real Men Wear Pink, the Polar Plunge, Playground 2.0, the Boy Scouts, he is always in the forefront with great enthusiasm, which has earned him the title of a very expensive friend. He has boundless energy, and if he is your friend, you have a very good friend indeed. He's done a lot more good stuff, but now, therefore, the Mayor, Thomas W. Andes, Mayor of the Township of Denville, extends a heartfelt appreciation and sincere thanks to Douglas N. Gable for his distinguished service to our community, and urges all citizens to pay special tribute to this very special man.
Public service announcement, Relay for Life is only 20 days away. You can sponsor me on my Facebook page. Thank you so much.
Okay, guys, just help us. Anybody wants any more of the trick or treat raffles? If not, we can start pulling the baskets. I know it's